Good morning, everyone. So for today, I'm going to show a video demo regarding Laboratory Activity 7. So there are three parts of this. So we're just going to open them. So for the first part, there are three objectives. First is to create new project and VI. Second is use while loop to execute codes repeatedly. And lastly, modify the block diagram based on the loop conditions. So for the step 1, create project and follow the block diagram and front panel as shown below. So we open this in new tab. So we're just going to follow this. So first is we create a project and then we create a blank project and a blank VI. So there. So first is we need a 1 numeric control and 3 numeric indicator. So need a numeric control and 3 numeric indicator. There. So for the first one, we label it as hours. For the second one we label it as minutes, and for the last one we label it with seconds. This is a total time in seconds. So for the block diagram, we just modify and follow this. First we need this quotient and remainder, and you can find it here in numeric, and we need two of those. So we put again, we connect this wire to here and we create a constant of 3600, and then we connect this wire to here and we just fix it first, and we connect and we create constant of 60 there, and then we connect this wire. So second should be here, connect these seconds to here, and then minutes to here, and hours to here. So there, as you can see, we created a same VI. We just fix this wait. Anyway, just fix this. Peanut wire. Put here. There. So we're done with this step. So for the next step, run VI several times with different values in total time in seconds. Control 1070 and 3750. We try to run 10. So there are 10 seconds for total time. Try 70. So obviously it would be 1 minute and 10 seconds. And for 3750 seconds, there would be a 1 hour, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So correct. And then for the next step, place while loop around the code. Update the front panel by going here, and then increase the significant digits on the current iteration indicator. So the iteration, right click the current iteration indicator and select display format. So to have this and an indicator and a control, we go here, create indicator there, and here we create a control. So we name it as current iteration. There. Increase the significant digits on the current iteration indicator. So the iteration, right click the current iteration indicator and select display format. On the display format tab, select decimal under the type section and press OK. Display format and change it to decimal. Run the VI, change the value of the total time in seconds. Control. Notice that the VI continuously runs the code in while loop, so the hours, minutes, and seconds indicators are continuously updated. So while loop is the function of while loop is basically like this. So we don't need to keep on clicking stop and run. So example, total time in seconds, it's 1 minute, then it's 10 seconds, 3750 is There. And if you want to stop the program, just click stop. There. Press Ctrl T to display the front panel and block diagram at the same time. Turn on execution highlighting by clicking the highlight execution button. Run the VI and you can just see the flow of the program. Okay. There, the computation. Stop. Click the highlight execution button again to disable execution highlighting. Save the VI. So we're done with that. So we're done with the first part. So for the second part, update and arrange the front panel as shown in the figure. So we need a numeric indicator again. Right here, right indicator, because it's for the iteration. So we put it outside, and then we need to label this. We need to label this as total iteration. So we need this, and we need this to increment. There. Select the total iterations indicator and configure the display format to decimal as you did with current iteration indicator. So, display format and change it to decimal. Click the highlight execution button and run the VI again. Observe the flow of data on the block diagram at the output tunnel when you click the run button. Observe the flow of data when you click the stop button. So we highlight execution and then we try to run. There. Stop. There. Save the VI. So just save this. Save as laboratory. And for the last part, create an input tunnel. Drag the total time in seconds control out of the while loop so that your block diagram looks the following figure. So we drag this outside the while loop like that. There. On the front panel, set the total time seconds control to 65. Turn on execution highlighting so you can watch the data flow for this block diagram. On. Run the VI. There. There, we got 1 minute and 5 seconds for 65 seconds, so it's correct. Move the total time in seconds control back into the while loop as shown in the following figure so that the while loop reads the current value of the control during every iteration. Test again. Still correct. For the last step, save the VI and the project. Save. So we're done with laboratory activity 7. Thank you for listening.